My name is Nachelle Marshall. I am from Clare and Royal Oak. I say both because I grew up in both. My major is sports communication and I'm graduating. I have always been in love with sports in general, and when I graduated I had no clue what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted it to still involve sports. And one day I was watching a Red Wings game and there's one of the broadcasters, female broadcasters came on, and I was like, oh, that's a profession. And so I started Googling like crazy, and I Googled the best schools, and I found out that Ferris just started their sports communication program. And I was like, I think, yep, that's where I want to go. So I was in my junior year of college here, and I didn't have any on-camera experience. And I remember talking to my roommate, and she was like, oh, like I shadowed Sandy Golston, like why don't you go see if he has any positions for you? And so I never really had on-camera experience until I came here. And now it's like I'm obsessed. You can't get me out, like you can't get me behind the camera ever again. Like I love being in front of it. So it's definitely helped me, because I remember the first day I was super nervous, but like thankfully like I had like awesome coworkers like Hannah and Kelsey and Amanda, and they were just like, you're doing so good. So now I'm like, it's just like second nature to me.
I'm Nachelle, and I just gave you the Ferris lowdown.
I've had a lot of opportunities through Ferris. I feel like last year we went to every single basketball home game. And then I went to the national championships in South Dakota, which was absolutely amazing. I got to film around with the GoPro, get like the full fan experience for Ferris. And I feel like that right there, I remember I was sitting in South Dakota and I was like, this 100% is the profession that I want to go into. I love being around the atmosphere of like the athletes and the fans. It just is a whole different world, and it's hard to explain it to someone. It's definitely what I want to go into 100%. I'm happy I picked it and not changed my mind.
Top of the super pipe, like, are you joking? Look at that view also.
So this year I actually went to the X Games. It was amazing. Amy and Keo really wanted Amanda and I to have like the backstage-ish experience. So they would like scoop us out of our like positions, and they'd be like, hey, like let's go up to the suites, or let's go film Big Air. So it was a really awesome experience, and I thank them a lot because they helped us a lot. Instead of like just us doing one position, we got to do a whole bunch of things around X Games.
All right, we're here. Have made it.
So I just completed my internship with the Grand Rapids Drive. It was awesome. I got to do game day activities and 50-50, which was, it's not the normal 50-50. They're written on balls and you have to write it down. It was really crazy, but it was so much fun. It was an awesome experience. I'm actually really sad that it's over with, but I love it. I loved it. I'd do it again. I'd recommend it. I think it's very important to get involved outside of the classroom, not just for experience on a resume, but for experience in college, because that's how you meet a lot of people. Like if I wouldn't have branched out just being in my class and not done like internships or being in the RSOs, like I wouldn't know half the people. I'm super excited for the future, but I'm also very, very sad and scared to leave Ferris. But I feel like that's a good thing, because if I didn't feel that way, then I don't think I did things right, then I wouldn't have done something right here in college.